Hustle Daily, what's up, Hustle Nation? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Ray, Big Play, coming to y'all with another video today. Got another story time on y'all on the worst girls trip that she's been on. Now, we love those girl trip videos. Girl trips, y'all, it never be going right in the girls trips. I just come to find out sometimes it don't be going right before the girl trip even start. You know what I'm saying? In the y'all little group message, ladies, sometimes the girl trips don't even be going right. But we about to listen to this story. You feel me? I appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with me, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button and make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Let's get right into it. Okay, the worst girl trip she's been on. Now we done heard girl trips that's been bad. Now let's see if hers tops the puts the icing on the cake. You know.
Story time on why you should only go on girls trips with girls you actually fuck with, a girl that's your family member, or don't fucking go on a girls trip at all. So I got invited on this trip to go to New Orleans for a friend's birthday. She was not really my friend, but I consider her as a friend because she was my best friend's friend, as well as she would come over my house. I would cook for everybody. We would drink wine. We would laugh, sometimes cry. We would talk, etc. She knew my business. I knew hers. Bitch, you're my friend. Prior to us going on the trip, most of the women that she invited could not make the trip, but me being a good friend that I am, couldn't bail on a friend because I've never been to New Orleans. I wanted to go and I wanted to make it a good experience for her. Only 3 of us ended up going on the trip. Her, me, one other girl that we went to school with, but I didn't really know her. So keep in mind, I'm going on a trip with a potential stranger, a girl who I'm considering my friend, but it's not really my friend, but she's my friend. At the start of the trip, my clothes did not come in on time. That was a red flag, and that was the universe letting me know, Alexis, don't go on this fucking trip. My mama told me not to go on the trip. My sisters told me not to go on the trip. I got a bad feeling on going on the trip, but me being a good friend, I took my ass on this trip. All 3 of us was in a group chat, talking about the trip, how excited we was, sending money for the rental car and the hotel, all of that. Second red flag was when they would send pictures of them doing their hair in the group chat, me boosting them up like, ooh, y'all look so good, hair is laid, we some bad bitches, etc., etc. But when it was my turn to send a picture of my hair in the group chat, every bitch in there hearted it, but nobody responded. Imagine being a hype girl.
Man, they hating. Man, hating assholes. They hating on my girl right here. Her shit laid right now. Fuck is they talking about?
To bitches, and then they don't hype you up. Red flag. Boom. I didn't pay no mind. So the birthday girl fucked her wig up. She needed to tweak it a little bit, which I did for her because she had pictures to take prior to going on the trip. I also curled her hair and I did her makeup for her pictures. The morning come when it was time for us to leave out, I still had nothing to wear. I was contemplating on going. I had put in money. I didn't even give a fuck. I really didn't want to go no more, but because I wanted her to have a good birthday, I said, fuck it. We got up early that morning and went to like boutiques and shit to find me some clothes to wear. Heading down to the trip, everything went well, but during the car ride, the birthday girl would say like slick shit, and I sometimes can be sensitive because I am a Taurus. So I try not to be sensitive and I try to just let certain shit slide because I am very sweet. But shit ain't sweet. Oh, okay. We get to New Orleans. It's time for us to put that shit on. It's time for us to go hit the streets. So everybody in there getting ready. I'm on live talking to my folks while I'm doing my makeup and getting ready. To know me is to know me. I'm a model. So anywhere I go, I like to do my makeup. I like to put that shit on. That's just me. I'm going to look good anywhere I go. Yeah. If that ain't how you coming, that ain't got nothing to do with me, birthday or not. I don't give a fuck. I'll help you in the best way that I can. But me, I'm coming. She rushing me. Oh, you taking too long. You got to do your makeup. You got to curl your hair. You need to hurry up. I'm ready to get outside. So I'm like, bitch, don't rush me. I'm coming. Okay, everybody getting ready. It ain't just me. Mind you, her friend doing her makeup too. But she ain't worrying about her. She just worrying about me. So we taking pictures before we head out or whatever. Cool. We head out. We go on the strip. We go eat some seafood or whatever. We chit-chatting. We laughing. I'm vlogging. It was fun. The next morning, we decided to go to brunch. Everybody got ready for brunch. I didn't do my makeup this time because I didn't want to take too fucking long. We woke up late. I'm trying to go eat. We had brunch having a good time, but at this time, she needed her mimosa refilled. The birthday girl, to be exact. She grabbed a server that wasn't our server, and the server was like, okay, I'll grab your server for you. I don't like being embarrassed when I go out in public, so don't do that, talking to the waiter rude and shit. I don't play that, because I'm very respectful. I got manners, so don't do that around me. She like, why she can't refill my drink? I'm like, don't do too much. Like, it's cool. Let her get our server.
Yeah, I don't like people like that either, man. Don't be causing a motherfucking scene around me. You know what I'm saying? Act like you got some goddamn sense when you're hanging around me. You know what I'm talking about?
For sure refill it. Well, maybe you shouldn't tell me what the fuck to say with my mouth. That's exactly what she said to me. Me, I'm flabbergasted because I'm like, girl, what the fuck wrong with you? Why is you talking to me like this? Like, you okay? And I'm like, I'm just saying, you ain't got to do all that. Just let our server refill your drink. She like, I'm just saying, you ain't got to tell me what the fuck to say or what the fuck to do. Okay, cool. Her friend sitting next to her ain't saying nothing. At that point, I'm quiet because I feel some type of way because you didn't have to talk to me the way that you just did. Trip is going bad at this point. At this point, give me the check. I'm ready to go. The car ride, they talking to each other. I'm not saying shit. Ain't nobody talking to me. Ain't nobody asking me nothing. We headed to the mall. We get to the mall. I got to pee, so I go to the bathroom and I leave them to go to the bathroom. The birthday girl, texts us in a group chat and say, I thought we said when we got out here we wasn't going to leave each other. First of all, bitch, you ain't just apologized. We ain't talked about the shit that just happened at brunch, and you think I want to walk with you around the mall? Miss me with that bullshit. We ended up meeting back up at the mall, and we was in a store shopping. I'm shopping by myself. They still with each other or whatever. We head back to the hotel room, and as we're getting off the elevator, she like, this is the worst birthday trip I've ever been on. This trip was not fun at all. I should never came out here. Telling the other girl, except for you making the trip fun. I just love you. After that, I felt some type of way because it's like, are you throwing shade? I got back to the room, got my blizzy and my lighter, and I went downstairs and did my 1-2. As I'm sitting downstairs, the lady tell me there's a parade. You're not going to the parade. So I'm like, oh, it's a parade. Why not? I sat and talked to her for a little bit, and then I walked back up there. Once I get back into the room, she's on the phone with my best friend. I'm guessing they're talking about me, like telling her bullshit. As I'm in the room, everything is just silent. I pops out and I'm like, I heard it's a parade going on. Do y'all want to go? She like, no, I don't want to do none. My birthday trip is ruined. I just want to go home to my kid. Blase, blase. Okay, bitch. The other girl that was with me, she like, shit, let's go. So we get dressed to go because I came here to have fun, not to be stuck up and mad. As we're leaving and we start walking the strip or whatever, the girl who isn't my friend, she like, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with her. I think she just missed her kid and her man or whatever. You got to pay her no mind. Me, I'm quiet. I really don't have nothing to say because I felt like they had been talking about me in that room before I had got back up there. And bitch, I don't want to say nothing to you. I don't want you to go back and say nothing to her. And I just don't want it to be a whole big thing. So we on the strip, we walking, we done got drinks, we done went into this club. Now the girl who's supposed to be my friend, the birthday girl, she's calling, trying to figure out where we're at. She ended up coming to the strip. She didn't apologize. We still didn't have a conversation. So it's still some tension there, but I'm trying to have fun. So we're going to clubs. I'm buying drinks. These bitches ain't even drinking my drinks that I'm buying. We having a little bit of fun, not the fun that I came to New Orleans for, but hey, it is what it is. I'm ready to go home at this point. Next day come, we packing up our stuff so we can get ready to leave. We go to Subway and get some food to go, and then we hit the road. I'm a front seat girly. On my way there, I drove in the front seat because I don't ride in the back seat. If you know me, you know this. I got my headphones in, I'm listening to my music, I'm vibing out, I'm chilling. I don't want to talk to nobody because I'm still with it about yesterday, and we still ain't have a conversation about it like adults, like grown women are supposed to. So they pull up to my house, and I'm the first person they drop off or whatever. I got a whole bunch of shit with me. I got extra purses, I got extra shoes, extra clothes, because I'm that type of person that's going to take a lot of stuff on the trip with me because you never know what I'm wearing. I was calling my mama to see if she had left my key at my apartment where we had discussed to leave the key at or whatever. She did ask, the birthday girl, she asked if I needed help getting my stuff out. I said, hold on, I'm calling my mama to see if she left my key. I proceed to get out the car to go to my front door, and I'm getting my stuff out the car. Now one of these bitches got out the car to help me. Literally sat in the car the entire time while I got all of my things out. I'm just throwing my stuff on the living room floor so I can get everything out the car so they can get the fuck on. I wind up leaving one of my purses in the car. They come back.
Damn, I thought she asked her if she was gonna help her. I mean, if she needed help. So she asked her if she needed help, and then it was like, I ain't helping you.
Back to bring me my purse back. And at this point, I blocked them on everything. The trip was weird. They was weird. Vibes was off. I felt like I had been talked about. I felt like they were in cahoots together, and I felt like an outsider. I blocked them and went on about my business. Around this time, I had a 50K platform. Well, my platform wasn't even at 50K. I had a 20K platform. And a video that came across my page was, what is the weirdest shit that a friend had done to you? So, of course, I just came back from New Orleans. I'm feeling some type of way. I started to discuss the story that just happened to me in New Orleans. Because I'm a big influencer, it popped up on their For You page, I guess. Mind you, I didn't use no names. I didn't use no pictures. None of that. All I'm doing is talking about my experience and what had happened. The birthday girl takes my video off of TikTok, posts it on Facebook, and just goes off. This bitch trying to get clout off my name. She in my comments saying you made the whole trip about you. Mind you, I didn't use no name in my video, and I already got clout, girl. What clout can you give me? Remember I told y'all anywhere I go, I like to do my makeup. I like to look good. I'm guessing that's what she meant when she said I made the trip about me. Because how did I make the trip about me when I'm buying y'all shots? I'm asking y'all, do y'all want to go to a parade? I'm trying to make sure we have a good time. She got bitches under her Facebook post ad-libbing her saying, yeah, she been weird, all of this. Like, when everything had went down, I was just like, you been feeling this way. And I know, like, fuck, you did not just bring me on this trip just to treat me like shit because you're jealous. Because you low-key have animosity. Because that's what it was giving. Anyway, after I blocked them on everything and I made that video and she posted me on Facebook, she had trolls in the comments saying she been weird, fake bougie. They wanted to talk about my wig. One thing about me, I don't come half-stepping. I'm going to look good and I'm going to look good every time. So the bitches in the comments were just haters too. And most of those women that was in the comments are people that we went to school with who was riding my wagon. Alexis, you so pretty. Let's be friends. I want to hang out with you. But when one person hates you, that secret animosity from everybody around them is going to come out too. And that's exactly what happened. Bitches revealed themselves. Anyway, after she posted that video, her and her friend got in my comments. We did a little back and forth arguing. I can't even remember what that was about because when I'm angry, I can't remember shit when I'm angry. It just go black. Her friend from the trip ended up reaching out to me because she wanted her pictures that I took on my phone from the trip. She DM'd me on Instagram to get the pictures, but I never responded. Because you really think I'm about to send you pictures off of my phone that I took because I had the better phone after all this weird shit that y'all just did to me. And it's the fact that we didn't have a conversation about everything that went down. I don't go on about my business when you treat me like shit. When you treat me like shit, I want you to stand on that. Because that's exactly what I'm going to do after that. I'm going to act accordingly. So because I didn't send her the pictures, here she go in my DM. You a weird ass bitch. You a hater. Mad because I look better than you. Never said y'all was ugly. Never said I had a problem with y'all. All I'm doing is addressing the story on what happened. So the fact that you're talking out the side of your neck and you're disrespecting me, that just let me know that you had secret animosity too. They was already calling me bougie on the trip. Because at the time I had the newest iPhone. She was like, what kind of phone you got? You got a good camera. I told her and boom, I'm bougie. No, I just like nice shit. And I hate when women call me bougie because I like nice shit. I can't help that I live out of my divinity. I know exactly who I am and I know exactly who I want to be. So I'm going to carry that in whether I got everything I want in this life or not. I'm going to be her, literally, H-E-R, capital letters. Yeah. So after that, and I sat there and I did that video on my platform, everybody or all of my supporters who were in my TikTok at the time, they said we saw it on that live video when y'all got to New Orleans. I don't know how you missed it. And I'm like, why y'all ain't tell me in the comments that she was being weird? Because I felt like she was being weird. But again, I try not to be too sensitive because sometimes I can be overly sensitive. I am a girl's girl, okay? I always like to see people flourishing and having fun. And anything that I can put you on that I do, I'm willing to do that, especially if I fuck with you. So the fact that I get treated weird out of just who I am because you're a jealous being, it kind of just made me feel some type of way. And that's why I don't really have no friends today in life. I was contemplating this whole trip on if I should just take a plane ticket home. I should never came on a trip. I already know how my attitude was or how I can get. So I'm like, if I say something to her, we might end up fighting. Her and her are friends. I don't want them to jump me. All of these things were going through my mind because it's just like, why would you bring me 4 hours away just to treat me like shit? Just to be disrespectful and rude to me.
Smart move. We didn't want her getting jumped, so smart move with that, not starting something for real.
Just to treat me like an outcast. Like, that was very weird. So to the women and women only, be careful who you go out here on trips on. Yes, if you go on a girls trip with so-called friend groups or women that you consider your friends, it shows the real them. the truth is gonna come out. I don't know what it's about going to another city and people just showing their true colors of why they don't really fuck with you. But take them bitches out of town and I promise you will see. It was definitely secret animosity. And it could have been because I took her friend. My best friend was her friend before she came my friend. And I can't help that my aura is just fire and people just attached to me. We all could have been friends and I thought we all were friends. But God just showed me to trust my intuition. When he tells me something, I need to learn how to listen. And also quit considering everybody as a friend because everybody don't fuck with you the way they say they do. But yeah, girl, it was secret animosity. Been there, done that, and would never do it the fuck again. She dropped that video of me on Facebook because keep in mind, I'm telling my story the same way I'm telling it to y'all. I didn't drop no names. I didn't drop no pictures. Once she posted my video on Facebook, I did do a Storytime part 2, and I dropped pictures of what they looked like. I dropped videos that we took and things like that. Once she dropped that video of me on Facebook, my family did not take it lightly. Keep in mind, I'm not about to argue with nobody over the internet. I'm just telling my side of the story. I didn't drop no names. I didn't say nothing negative about y'all. I'm just explaining my story and telling women why I would never do another girl's trip. So her dropping my video saying I'm trying to get clout off of her, I'm weird, blah, 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 blah. It was just giving jealousy. It was giving she needed a moment. It was giving, let me tell y'all how much I hate this girl for no apparent reason. My family took it up on themselves to go up on her post and was arguing with her and multiple women under the post. They even took pictures of her and her kid off of her page, posted it on their page, and was talking shit. I'ma just say my family don't play about me. And I might not argue with you, but they got the time to. So that was that. The most question that I got was, how did my best friend feel about it? What was her reaction? Blase, blase. Okay, all of us went to school together. I didn't talk to my best friend in high school at all. We didn't become friends till 2 years later after high school when I ended up getting pregnant with my...
Yo, the internet is wild. They took pictures of the girl child and put it on their page and was talking shit. People wild, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's one thing. Well, like I'm like her. I don't argue with y'all in the comments. Sometimes I see y'all little slick comments in there, but y'all won't get no response from me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I see it. I honestly, a lot of the time, shit, I don't even be giving a fuck. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, cause it's what the fuck I say. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but I fuck with y'all though. But I don't really be too much tuned in like that for real. I love y'all though. I do.
When my child had my child, we became close because some of her family is my family as well. That's a whole different story. Her friend who I went on a trip with was one of those friends who felt like, oh, she trying to steal my friend away. Or she was giving a weird vibe because my best friend was always hanging out with me now. After I got home and I told my best friend the story and how it went, she basically did not want to get in the middle of it because that was her friend and I'm also her friend, which was understandable. But she did tell me, like, that's how she is, that's how she be. She was just saying how crazy the story was. Like, she couldn't believe it either. And because my best friend didn't take sides and because my best friend was still my friend, the other girl didn't like that, and so they fell out. And that was that. Yes, me and my best friend are still friends till this day. We are actually very, very close. A lot of y'all are saying we would have been fine this and that. Again, I go from 10 to 1,000 real quick. I went downstairs and got in the garden. And I came back up with a positive attitude because I came to have fun and I want to see this trip through because I want to make it home. Somebody in my comments brought up that trip with that girl who went to Cabo and who didn't make it home because her friends was jealous of her. That trip hadn't even happened yet, and that's what I was thinking in my mind. What if they jump me in here? What if I don't make it home to my family? I'm thinking about how my sister, my mom, everybody told me not to go on this trip and I still went. You got to think logical when you feel like people are against you. I got 2 women who are closer to each other than they are to me. Her friend ain't even take up for me when she was disrespecting me at the brunch. So it's like, oh, y'all 2 together. Because a real bitch gonna step in the middle and be like, hey, you ain't gotta talk to her like that. Let's just calm down, because that's how I would have reacted. A lot of people said I should have left after the brunch incident. And you're right. But again, I'm naive and I'm trying to see it through. And I'm an adult, so it's like, ain't no weird shit coming from my end. But I gotta watch out for y'all. I had put money into the trip. I really wanted to enjoy New Orleans. I don't know why I didn't leave. I really contemplated on getting me a plane ticket and going home. I'm not even gonna lie. Somebody said that they didn't see how the incident at the brunch was such a big deal and that we didn't need a conversation after that. When you're...
What? You just cussed at me. Like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, that shit is... done got serious, like, you shouldn't be talking to me like that. I just said don't talk to the waitress like that. Like, nah, I don't know what they talking about in them comments. They tripping.
Sitting at brunch with your friend and they're getting rude because of a waiter not doing what they asked them to do right then and there, and you're trying to calm them down and tell them, well, just wait on our waiter, it's okay, and they straight up tell you, you shouldn't tell me what the fuck to say with my mouth. Aggressive, just like that. You're not gonna feel some type of way? Because I know I don't talk to my friends like that. I just need somebody to answer that for me. More of the story is my best friend did run it by me that she did feel some type of way about our friendship. Like I was getting closer to her. And I can't help, like sometimes you just click with people. As a tourist, everybody love you. And 9 times out of 10, if they don't, they did something to you and you reacted. And now they don't fuck with you because you stand on business, period. Like I tell everybody, everything that I go through in my life, I look at it as an experience. I look at it as it was something that I needed to go through in order to grow out of that situation, to grow through that situation. I'm about to be 26 next weekend. I'm an ambivert. I fuck with who fuck with me and who don't, I won't. I'm a Taurus, which means I'm a bull.
What was that first one? That's me. I fuck with who fuck with me.
But only if I have to be. I'ma respect you how you respect me. I'ma love you how you love me. And I'm loyal to you as long as you loyal to me. But don't ever think you gonna cross me and it ain't gonna be a double cross after that. Moral of the story is, don't go on a fucking girls trip with girls you barely know or your friend's friend. Women have a tendency to work off of emotions. Everybody is so fucking emotional. Everybody take everything personal. So fucking jealous. That's something that I don't have to deal with because I'm not a jealous being. So in order to not deal with it, I'd rather just not have no friends. I'd rather just stay to myself. And that's what that experience taught me. Everybody is not your friend, so don't label them as one. Some people are associates. You hang with them when you hang with them, and when you don't, you shouldn't.
Exactly. I forgot what she said. She's a something verb, but that's me. I fuck with who fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am in life. Period. I ain't. But she definitely should have been. She should have went. She ain't know them girls like that. It was her best friend's friend. So you know. But I can see, it just trying to get out the house, just trying to do something. But she definitely should have listened to her first mind, her parent, her sister, and her mom, and she shouldn't have went. But I'm glad nothing happened, nothing physical happened. You know what I'm saying? And if you talking to me like that, we gotta get this shit straightened out. Like, what the fuck? Like, like that shit would have ruined the trip for me too. I would have been done with the whole fucking trip. Nigga, who the fuck is you talking to at the table? You know what I'm talking about? Like, what the fuck? And I do expect the other friend to say something like, whoa, calm down. Like, But y'all let me know what y'all think about the story in the comments below. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and rock with me. Make sure y'all smash that like button on your way out. It's your boy Ray. Big play. Peace.